Wait for it. Come on, son. Mark Christopher here from Hippie Picks. Very festive, very much in the Psych mood. I don't know if you've ever seen the TV show Psych, but come on, son. Mark Christopher here with another interview from Hippie Picks. Today we're going to UK, and I was just informed that this is big. This guy, first of all, has a beard that makes me jealous. I have my beard, but his beard, amazing. Super long. And I just found out that while he is a pick maker, while you know him, nobody knows his name, his real name, and also nobody's ever seen his face. You see, nobody ever goes in and nobody ever comes out. He's like Willy Wonka of the pick making world. I'm very excited to have him on. I don't even know if I want to tell you his name yet or not. How about this? I'm going to bring him on now. Here we go. Guy from UK.
Hello. How you doing? You all right?
I have 2 questions. 3. One, I want to see that beard.
Oh, it goes a fair while.
No, I'm so jealous.
Thank you.
Okay, you told me right before we came on that this is the first time you've ever done anything where anybody has seen your face.
Yeah, no, that's right. I'm fairly elusive. But,
now, can I tell them the company that you're from? Because I haven't mentioned that yet.
Yeah, no, of course.
This is Liam from CrowsCustoms. This is the man behind the picks. And he makes his grand appearance on my show. I feel privileged. I'm super shocked that nobody has seen you. Nobody knows who you are. Very Willy Wonka elusive.
You're putting us up as quite the legend here, I must admit. But yeah, no, flattered.
Legendary beard. How long have you been growing that thing? Since you were 2?
It feels like it. Oh, what's in the mug?
Ooh, today I'm drinking Gatorade. I got my pineapple. It's not pineapple Gatorade though. It's just regular green Gatorade, lemon and lime.
Yeah, I'm expecting SpongeBob to come jumping out of it in a second.
Yeah, no, my wife got me this, and I love it. I love the cup. So I figured if I introduce the cup, I have to wear the shirt too.
Yeah, of course.
So the hugest reveal ever in the pick making world right here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
CrowsCustoms. I have so many questions for you, my friend.
Oh, of course.
I love the beard. I'm super jealous of your beard. So.
Well, you got a pretty good beard as well, right?
Thanks.
This is just a lot of neglect. Like that's what that is.
I'm working on it. I'll get there one day. After we get done with this interview, I'll tell you what my wife said about my idea for my really long beard. I'll tell you off camera though. Yeah. So CrowsCustoms. Where did you come up with that name?
Well, I mean, my surname is Crow anyway, so it was just hand in hand. I didn't really have much of a better name for it, to be honest. So
CrowsCustoms, nice. And how long have you been selling picks under CrowsCustoms?
I think it's just shy of 2 years now, so it's not been too long.
Nice. But. Okay. Let's go back further. What got you into making picks?
I suppose first of all, I bought I believe they're called spearheads from Alex at Iron Age.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought couple of those, and I also bought the Mjolnir pick, which is like Thor's hammer, um, and that thing is just uh, obnoxiously incredible to play with. Like it's such a strange compared to like a Jazz 3, which is like my usual go-to.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, no, I really love the ebony picks. And when I was working at the time as a furniture restorer, I was working with like certain types of wood anyway. So I took a few pieces home, played around with them, and came up with a few picks. Posted them on my personal Instagram, and people just seemed to like them more and more. So I thought, oh, I might as well try and make a little bit of money out of this, you know.
Nice.
so
How long ago is this?
yeah, that was about this time 2 years
Yeah,
ago. Yeah. So
nice. Okay.
uh,
You're the second guy I've talked to today, actually, that was influenced by Iron Age, the Spearhead pick.
hmm.
Yeah, which I find very fascinating. Have you contacted the guys over there and told them?
I think I've mentioned it in the past to them. Obviously, they've got a lot bigger and better things to do than to be chatting around. They've got loads of stuff going on. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the stuff that they're pouring out at the moment, but it looks incredible. Like the little pick trays and stuff like that look nuts. But yeah. I mean, we've spoken a couple of times, and he seems really chill dude, Alex. So yeah, no, it's let them know, but it's kind of one of them. I'm really bad with social media anyway, and all that sort of stuff. So
Have you sent them any of your picks?
no, not yet, not yet. I haven't got to a point I feel with my picks where they're good enough to be sending out to all the big names, all the influencers. I do eventually want to send them out to like all the artists that influence me to play guitar as well, but I feel I need to get a little bit better.
It's a little bit intimidating, isn't it?
Oh, so much so. Yeah, so much so. I thought I was at a point where I could send them out like last year when I was making them, and no, definitely not ready. So
Yeah, it's scary to give your pick to another pick maker, first of all,
yeah,
because they're gonna look at you and go, whatever, kid. Yeah, I feel like I'm just a kid trying this, in the big world, and then to put it online, to make your pick available, you're trusting that they're gonna like this as well. You don't want them to be, oh man, this guy sucks at making picks. Don't buy his picks. And it's really intimidating to release something that you've done to the world.
yeah. I mean, my process has changed a hell of a lot compared to like last year. I was making more to appease what I thought people wanted, but now I've been making stuff that I personally like playing. So I think that's made me a lot more confident with passing it on to other people, because not only am I just like passing on what I've made, I'm also passing on how my play style is almost, you
Yeah.
know. So I know that some people won't like them as much as other people's picks, considering there are so many different pick makers that do so many awesome different variants of picks and completely new shapes and you know.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit about how you make a pick, because you made mention that your process has changed.
Mm.
When you started, how did you start doing that?
It's always been the same, like main processes, I suppose. The only power tool I use is a grindstone. The rest of it is all done with like a hacksaw to like cut a piece off of a blank off of it, like a chunk of wood. Um, like saw it down and then use the grindstone to like shape it and do a little bit of the beveling, and then the rest of it's done with sandpaper by hand. So I think more so just learning how to use the grindstone to do the bevels better has been the evolution of the process more than anything. Because I don't know many other makers that use a grindstone to do the beveling and stuff like that. Most of them just use a file, and trust me, it can hurt when you catch your finger on the grindstone. That can bleed for a few hours.
Dang. But all 10
So,
fingers still, yes?
just about, yeah.
That's good. That's good. You had mentioned a minute ago about sending your picks to the people who influenced you musically.
Hmm.
Let's talk. I have several questions regarding your musical preference,
Hmm.
and we'll sideway back and forth. What got you into music? Let's start there.
Oh, what got me into guitar playing, so to speak, or just
Do,
music in
do you
general?
play? Do you play other instruments?
Bass very badly, but apart from that, yeah, no, it's only guitar to be honest.
Okay.
A little bit of piano, but not enough to consider it an instrument that I play. But yeah, only guitar for about 6, 7 years, something like that now.
Okay.
So
What got you into playing guitar?
uh, originally it was a lass. Uh, I think it's typical for everyone. Wanted to impress a young lady, and picked up a Spanish classical from a charity shop, and tried to play the wombats on it, and failed miserably.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's changed a hell of a lot. Then like the guitars in the background don't quite look like Spanish classicals.
No, not at all.
But
Yeah. Okay. When some people, I watch these guys do these live videos where they're making picks and they have music playing in the background. Are you one of those guys or no?
yeah, no, I mean, I listen to my own music. I also listen to podcasts as well. I like to keep my brain active.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the time, nice bit of music in the background keeps you motivated, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. What kind of music?
Mostly metal, modern metal. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, no, God, everyone loves to name all the subgenres and stuff like that. But well, I suppose the closest thing, uh, probably thrash, bit of death metal, melodic death metal, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. Now you mentioned getting your picks to your influencers. Who would be if you could right now, if your picks were perfect, who would you want to send them to first?
oh, well, we can arrange that. We can arrange that. No, I definitely want to send one out to Matt Heafy or Hafey of a band called Trivium in Florida. They're the reason I got into metal in the first place. I'd love to send one out to him, and also like to send one out to Mario. Uh, I can't say his last name, but he's the lead guitarist, no, the rhythm guitarist, sorry, and lead vocals of a French band called Gojira. Um, yeah, I'd love to send them out to them, but eventually, everyone that I listen to. But but yeah, those two to start with.
For sure, for sure. When you started using wood, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, I aim to go back there. It's just at the moment I'm a little bit of a experimental year, considering how the year's going.
Yeah. What other materials are you using now?
Yeah, like I said, this year I've been using mostly resin. I've picked up a box of offcuts from someone in America, a guy called Valhalla
Ah,
Supplies. Yeah, that's really, really good. Nice bit of experiment in there. But I also use Tagger and Nut as well. Uh, so yeah, but apart from that, hopefully next year I'll go back more to my roots, as it were, and be using wood a lot more.
okay. Do you have any of the three examples you just mentioned?
Yes, I do. So, unfortunately, Tagua sells like hotcakes, and it is a pain to make. So, I've only got one with me, which was one that I put up a while ago. But this is a wedge like custom that I kind of made for
Yeah.
myself just to play around with the idea, which was pretty cool. Um, and with the resin ones, uh, this is part of a limited run that I decided to keep one to myself a while ago. Uh, which is pretty cool. I would bring these closer to the camera, but it doesn't autofocus, so it's a bit of a
Yeah.
a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, and I've got two wooden ones here. Uh, one of these is olive wood from Greece, I believe, Corfu, and
Nice.
which
Nice.
is pretty nice. That one's quite a chunky. chunky one, and then this one is just my standard Makassar ebony that I like to use, as influenced by Iron Age themselves. So
Yeah.
that one's pretty cool.
Do you have a signature pick that you sell?
Not at the moment. I've basically just used the basic shapes like the jazz free and stuff like that, and I'm slowly like working out what I want to do. That is, I don't want to be like super revolutionary with my designs or anything like that. I want to keep it classic, but obviously I don't want to be um, too fraudulent with it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to mix it up a bit, but yeah, no, in the future there will definitely be something that is more to my taste more than everyone else's stuff.
Okay, cool. Now on your Instagram, I saw this, and I
Yeah.
understand that you don't have it with you, but what is this? What is this made? It's a pick, I know that, but like, what's it made of?
Yeah, that's one of the resin ones that as part of my custom shop series. I got one of those, the twin to that here, which was just this red one,
Yeah.
and that particular one. The only difference from any of the other ones is it has like this copper mesh that's running through it, or
Yeah.
this metallic mesh. Sorry. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was just by sheer luck that the offcut kind of had that running through it, and I think it's obviously split the pigments of the resin to nice three different shades, as it were.
It looks really cool, man. It looks really cool.
Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, very welcome. How long does it take to make a pick?
It varies. It does vary.
Yeah.
The resin ones take a lot less time. Only take about probably say about an hour and a half each.
Yeah.
Um, but if I'm making a Tagore one or one of the like Tagore sandwiches that I make for custom people, they can take anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. Sometimes they can take a long time.
Do you do a
But
lot of custom orders?
uh yeah, I try to, considering the name.
Crow's
uh,
Custom.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try not to box myself in by calling it like a pick, so I can move on to like guitars and stuff like that, hopefully in the future. But yeah, no, I mean, I try my best to keep myself busy with loads of custom stuff, or just predominantly making stuff on the day that I fancy making, and then selling it off as like custom shop
Yeah.
pieces anyway. So I mean, I've got this one custom shop at the moment, which I showed you earlier, which is this bog oak, this massive chunky bog oak tri pick that I'm making for someone at the moment.
That
Uh,
is insanely huge.
yeah, it's not beveled at the moment, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So,
How thick is that?
that's 10 mil at the moment. I do need to sand it down because the resin on the backside is like kind of covering the oak at the end there. It might be difficult to see, but
Yeah.
on this side it's a hell of a lot more pronounced. So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. So you've got this going on. I really enjoy it. You've got this beard. Why keep everything a mystery though? Why not? Why reveal yourself now? And I feel like we have to address that because you did mention beforehand, and you just told me this right before we went on for the interview, and I thought, do we need to not do this? Do I need to blur your face out? You know?
yeah, no, I'll get get one of them voice changer things. No, yeah, no, I'm just not very outspoken, I suppose. I just stick to myself. Very much a bedroom guitarist as well. I don't go out and play open in front of anyone. But yeah, no, it's just one of them. You came forward and asked whether I wanted to do an interview, and at the time I was just like, yeah, okay, I can do that. So it was just the right time.
Was it ever intentional? Like, I feel like in the beginning you make picks and you're trying to start the business, and I understand it from my perspective. When I was starting, I thought nobody cares what I look like. They're interested in the picks, you know?
Hmm.
But you know me, I'm outspoken, I'm loud, I'm
Yeah.
crazy, I'm a hippie. And it never bothered me, but did at some point were you thinking, you know what? it's been this long. Let's just keep it a mystery. Like, or was that ever part of the plan or?
No, it's never intentional. It's just one of those. I mean, in regards to yourself, obviously you're outspoken. It works well with the brand that you're doing. And it builds on the brand having like the personality to go with it.
Yeah,
Um,
that.
it was just something that I never really thought of doing for my picks and stuff like that. It was just always just showing the picks and
Yeah.
um, yeah, nothing else really. Kind of being a little bit backwards about it, considering everyone nowadays with like live streaming and stuff like that. You're kicking it up a notch, and there's just me chilling in the background. So
Yeah. Well, I wondered myself, this is just for me, what I needed to do before I started doing live things, because I thought, man, people may like my picks, but then they go, this dude's nuts. He's just wild and crazy. So I'm happy that it all sinks in rather well, you know?
yeah, no, it plays off really, really well. Like it goes with everything. I mean, like all the live streams that you do, like it's bringing entertainment to people. We
Yeah. Yeah,
you
and
know,
I was talking with somebody earlier today, and I was explaining that's what these videos, these interviews are for. Because I have no problem being loud and crazy and silly, while at the same time it started out of natural curiosity. Because Chris from Dragon Picks, and I were talking, and he was doing a live video, and I was just bugging the crap out of him because I just wanted to know, not what are you doing, not that, but like, why did you come up with Dragon Picks? Why this? Why that? Why? And I thought, let's do these interviews. And it's really cool. It's fascinating to get to meet people, because you're 100% right. You go on there, your job is to make picks, to present the picks, and for people to buy the picks. And that's at the end of the day, the goal, right?
mm,
And for me, I feel like doing these interviews is for people to get to learn the history of each individual brand, each company,
mm.
how you got into the picks. I had no idea your last name was Crow. So this makes sense now. CrowsCustoms, I get it.
Yeah. No, I suppose it's one of them. Um, it's one of them things as well. Oh, sorry, I've lost my trail of thought. 1 second, it'll come back to me eventually. um, yeah, no, it's this is the whole being on air thing. But no, there we go. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. With all of our Instagrams and stuff like that, and like Facebooks and whatever platform we choose to use. At the end of the day, we're just using it as like free advertising, as it were, like first and foremost for the picks, and to bring the live streams and to bring your own personality to it is to bring more entertainment to the people that are following. So in that sense, it's really, really like good, and it's really forward thinking, and it can only help you. So
Yeah. And I think I I don't know. You come across people that you would never meet ever. And what separates me buying a pick from you, from me buying a pick from Guitar Center, you know?
mm,
And I feel like I got a fly flying around in my face. I feel like if somebody were to get to know the individual and the backstory on how they make, like, I interviewed a guy who's 19 years old. He's been doing this since he was 16, and he's pushing his way through college with picks. That's awesome.
yeah,
People need to hear these stories. People need to hear the behind the scenes stuff. And that's what I'm most fascinated with. Back to
yeah.
picks. What other picks you got? Do you have any more picks with you?
To be honest, not any of my own, not to hand anyway. I'm doing a massive like drive to try and get all the stuff ready for Christmas and the holidays.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could sneak peek one that I do have in the works. This one isn't finished, but this is a nice material that I got from a guy called Strange Material,
Yeah.
which is
Really beautiful. I like that a lot.
Yeah, which is I think it's orange resin on the tip and willow bowl
Mm,
for the wooden bit. But
I'm gonna have to Google that. That looks really cool.
yeah, thank you.
Do you have a website or anything?
No, just the Instagram and an Etsy store.
Okay.
Uh,
Where can people
yeah.
find those?
Instagram is at crow.customs, and the Etsy store I believe is Crow's Customs Shop.
Okay. Now, is the Instagram Crow or Crows?
Crows.
Okay, you said Crow, and I
Oh,
thought I want to make sure.
thank you
So
very
you
much.
want to say it Crows dot custom?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Cool. Cool, man. What's next? I mean, you got stuff in the bag for Christmas, which is coming. It's like a week away. Uh, we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, it feels like it sometimes.
Yeah. But what's the future like for you, man?
I don't know. It's been very it's not been very regimented this year for myself. I've just been kind of doing things as I please. But I'm aiming to go back more into wooden picks to be more environmentally friendly or at least sustainable to some degree. Um, and to match that, I'm changing all my packaging to be as environmentally friendly as possible. So yeah, I think the resin picks will start slowing down soon, and we'll start moving back into those more Tagua and stuff like that, and just see what happens next. Hopefully, more guitar, like different guitar parts.
Yeah.
So
That's something
yeah.
that you've done before, made anything or tinkered with restoring something?
Guitar wise, no, not yet. I buy all my
Same.
guitars like brand new. So,
Same.
but yeah, no, tinkering with like adding bits to them, truss rod covers and like knobs and stuff like that. I'm slowly getting used to.
Okay.
So,
You just made mention of rebranding your packaging, and it's going to be more eco-environmentally friendly. I'm perked up. I'm like, what is this? Is it something you can talk about or no?
uh, I mean, yeah, no, of course. There's not really too much to talk about. My packaging before was never unenvironmentally friendly, so to speak. It was recycled, like pay packet slips, the little brown Crow's Custom things. But it's just like all the little extras, like adhesive that is biodegradable, vegetable ink, the whole works, just to make sure that as soon as you're the aim is that as soon as you're done, because obviously I know wooden picks don't last forever compared to some materials. Um, but the aim is that you play the pick. If it runs out and you can't use it anymore, you can simply like throw it into your garden and let it decompose. And if you really wanted to, you could throw the packaging in there as well. If you like, it'd be better if you recycled it, but
Yeah,
you're not causing any damage to the planet by using the picks. Then that would be nice.
I like this, man. I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
It's very
thank
cool.
you.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to say before we conclude today?
No, not a lot on my end, to be honest. Just look out for all the Christmas stuff, I guess.
Coming to you now. Christmas is tomorrow. It's not tomorrow, but yeah.
Close enough.
Real quick before we go, can I see that beard again? That beard is.
Oh, there we go. That's about all it does.
Been growing it since he was 2 years old. Just kidding. Hey, I do want to say thank you for deciding to do this interview, and especially with me. You knew it going in. It's the big reveal. This is who's behind Crow's Customs, and you didn't have to do that. So I am super grateful that you chose to be a part of this, man, and it means a lot. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. No, it was awesome that you came forward to chat to us. Not even like thinking about that, not even like knowing that, just coming forward just to have a chat anyway. So thank you.
Well, like I said before off camera when we were talking, I said, "What is your name?" I don't think I caught your name. A lot of times we get caught up in the picks, and then dragon picks or plumstone guitar picks, and we forget who the person is behind it. But the fact that you haven't ever mentioned that to anybody, I was like, holy cow. Yeah. So grateful, man. Very grateful. I love this, and I'm very happy to release this at Christmas. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Well, you have a great day, my friend, and I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah, you too, my friend. Take care.
All right, man, I'll see you. That was so cool. I had no idea when he and I started talking that he had been anonymous, like that nobody knows who he is. And this interview is the first time he's given his name and given his appearance. And that beard, oh my gosh. I don't know why he's hiding that thing. Oh, I love it. Beard goals, man. Beard goals. That's where I'm headed. When I'm 70, I might get that. I didn't start when I was 2, though. That's probably why my beard's not as long as him. Anyway, go check out his work. He's phenomenal. He's so cool. He's a cool guy to chat with. He's a cool guy to just message with. Because he and I have chatted before, long before we decided we were doing this interview today. And very, very awesome guy to just chat with. His pics are amazing. Go support him. And have a great Christmas, because, hey, why not? It's Christmas, right? I love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks to John Coleman's Classic Barbershop in Williamstown, Kentucky, for always sponsoring the show, as well as Landrum Investments. Almost got tongue twisted there. If you want to be on an interview, give me a call, give me a text, give me a tweet, whatever. I'll make it happen. If you got a unique story, I'm dying to hear about it. If you're a pick maker, come on. I'd love to talk to you. Have a great day. And as always, drink pineapple juice.